It's Calvin Castine. It's Memorial Day, May 30th, 2005. And we're at the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse softball field for Little North Country Regional softball playoffs. The Chazy Central Rural School Eagles and the Madrid-Waddington Yellow Jackets. Trying to remember what the heck their name was. The Yellow Jackets from Madrid-Waddington, Section 10 champions. They defeated the unbeaten Ovaltown team to get here. And almost as dramatic, or more dramatic actually, but it happened in the semifinals. The Chazy Eagles defeated the unbeaten Crown Point Panthers in the semifinals to get here, then went on to defeat Mariah in an excellent game played here at the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse Field. So it's the Eagles and Yellow Jackets coming up right here, right now on Hometown Cable. Chazy will have the dugout on the third base side, and their fans are in the bleachers on the third base side. We just witnessed an exciting game, Bobcats defeating the Larrys from St. Lawrence in the Class C game.
Good afternoon.
This is the Class D game.
Welcomes you to the Fieldhouse Complex for today's New York State Section 7.
Let's listen to Rick Bruce.
Girls Regional softball game between the Eagles of Chazy and the Yellow Jackets of Madrid-Waddington. The National High School Federation, your state association, require officials to enforce sportsmanship rules. High school athletics emphasize positive values. All of us work hard to create a sense of teamwork, respect, responsibility.
Rick Bruce mispronouncing Madrid in Madrid-Waddington. So he's already made enemies on the Yellow Jacket side.
Respect among all participants and officials. Good luck and have a great contest. And now let's meet our rosters and starting lineups. First for the visiting Eagles on the scoreboard.
Eagles are visitors on the scoreboard.
Injured and unavailable for today's game, number 24, Dana Ledoux.
Dana Ledoux on the injured list.
Injured and unavailable, number 21, Carissa House.
Carissa House, who scheduled a knee operation just before the playoffs. Samantha Belrose.
Number 13, Clarice Bailey.
Clarice Bailey.
And now the starting lineup for the Eagles. At second base, number 9, Susie Kudulova.
Susie Kudulova. Second baseman.
The center fielder, number
Same
6,
student.
Sonia Dupree.
Sonia Dupree.
The catcher, number 10, Marianne Latour.
Marianne Latour.
At third base, number 18, Helen Giroux.
Helen Giroux.
Pitching for the Eagles, number 11, Amanda Keeble.
Amanda Keeble.
In left field, number 4, Casey Olds.
Casey Olds.
The shortstop, number 1, Whitney Nevada.
Whitney Nevada.
In right field, number 16, Caitlin Howley.
Caitlin Howley, the right fielder today.
And at first base, number 30, Kristen Henry.
And Kristen Henry for soccer.
The Eagles are coached by Jen Langlois. She is assisted by Tim Collins.
Jen Langlois, the coach. Sister-in-law of Dana Langlois. Where's Dana?
And now for the Yellow Jackets, Madrid-Waddington. Madrid-Waddington.
There we go. He's getting corrected. Madrid-Waddington.
Number 32, Sabrina French.
Sabrina French.
Number 4, Ashley Dumas.
Ashley Dumas.
Number 1, Natalie Lucas.
And Natalie Lucas.
And now the starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets. In center field, number 13, Cambrai Merrick.
Cambrai Merrick. Center fielder.
The designated player, number 16, Megan Oakes.
Megan Oakes, DH.
The shortstop, number 22, Trish Labarge.
Trisha Labarge. Shortstop.
Pitching for the Yellow Jackets, number 7, Brooke Sharp.
Brooke Sharp.
At third base, number 3, Mo Curley.
I remember this girl from basketball 2 years ago against Chazy. Mo Curley.
At first base, number 23, Liz Rogers.
Liz Rogers.
At second base, number 12, Beth Spadaccini.
Beth Spadaccini.
The catcher, number 5, Danny Charlo.
Danielle Charlo. She just happens to be the catcher.
Number 11, Lindsay Thompson.
Lindsay Thompson.
In right field, the flex player, number 10, Sierra Wells.
Sierra Wells.
The Yellow Jackets are coached by Tim Dajna. He is assisted by Tom Appleby and Millard Rogers. The umpires for today's game, Mr. Barron is the first base umpire, Mr. Smith is the third base umpire, and Mr. Perrin is the home plate umpire. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with our national anthem.
Play ball. Susie Kotalova will lead off for the Eagles. She came a long way to be in this game, an exchange student. Tim Collins coaching at first, Jen Langlois at third. First pitch of the game is a ball. Line shot off the glove. Second over to first, in time. So a line shot back to the pitcher, Brooke Sharp. Beth Spadaccini, the second baseman, able to pick it up and fire to first baseman Rogers in plenty of time. One down, Sunny D, the batter, Sonia Dupre. Looks down, gets the sign from Coach Langlois, steps in. It's a 2-3 foul ball. Temperature's in the 60s. When the sun comes out, it must hit 70 or so. Overcast. We had a little bit of spitting rain in that first game. It stays like it is right now. It'll be a very pleasant experience. Strike 2 called. Not sure if he called that a swing or it was in the strike zone. The bat went through the the strike zone. Looked like she was trying to get out of the way, so not quite sure if that was a swing, called a swing or not. She holds up on that one. Sharp ahead 1-2 on the count. 1 out here in the first. Strike 3 looking. Dupree goes down with a bat on her shoulder. And it brings up a young lady who's been tearing up a softball field offensively and defensively lately. Mary Ann Latour, the catcher. It's a high fly ball. I don't like that ball. I don't want to see it again. Puts it in the trees over in the junkyard next door. That makes it an 0-1 count. And the pitch. That one's popped up. It's going to be a foul ball. And it is caught by Liz Rogers for the out. 3 up, 3 down, nothing across for the Eagles after 1/2 inning. It's Chazy nothing, and the Yellow Jackets coming to bat here on Hometown Cable. All right, we missed that first pitch as we were pulling out our umbrella, so let me get a little rainstorm here. Cambry Merrick at the plate. Pops it up to Keeble. Keeble a little under the weather today. She had a temperature this morning. Said she's feeling cold. Father told me she had a temperature, so when I first saw her, touched her forehead, and she felt to be 98.6, but she said she feels cold now. Megan Oakes, the batter, designated hitter. We're in the bottom half of the first. Nice little rain falling, a little dust settler here. Not that we have any dust to begin with. Giroux's throw is wide. It's going to come back here. Ball's still in play. Henry tracks it down. Giroux had time. The throw was in the dirt, so runner in scoring position. Trish Labarge, the shortstop. One and 1 to count. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Big strikeout there for Latour. For Keeble. Hometown Keeble gets the strikeout, and the cleanup hitter, the pitcher, Brooke Sharp, steps in. Keeble's grandparents are here enjoying the game. Mr. and Mrs. Jim Keeble. Strike. 1 and 1 to count. Here's the pitch. Hit to left field. Going to score a run with 2 outs. The runners are going. So it falls just in front of Olds. Ball was hit right at Olds. It looked like she had a late jump on it. Difficult to judge the arc on a ball, and of course, even though they played a game here, they're still getting used to the ball coming off the bat here at this field. But ball hitting right in your direction, as everybody knows, that's ever played the ball game, is tough to pick up the arc. And I think Olds had a late jump. I'm not sure if she would have caught it even with a good jump, but a late jump appeared that way, at least to me, that she had a late jump. So Mo Curley, Larry Mo Curley, as we like to call her, hits it foul down the third base side. 2 seasons ago, Chazy and Madrid-Waddington met in the regional basketball game at the Class D level, and Mo Curley was on that team. And I think Liz Rogers was on that team too, but I do remember the name Mo Curley. It's one of those names you don't soon forget. That could be a base hit, and if it is, it's going to score a run. Dupree picks it up, and run number 2 crosses. So it's a quick 2-0 lead for the Yellow Jackets. The sun is out, but still got a few drops falling. Now Liz Rogers, the first baseman, at the plate. Runner at first, 2 outs, 2 in. Ball one. Foul ball. Olds giving chase, but it's well foul. Eagles pitch is low. Latour fakes the throw. Mo Curley hustles back. Full count now for Rogers. Payoff pitch is swung on in the dirt. Strike three. On the drop third strike. She is out at first. So 2 runs for Madrid-Waddington. They lead 2-0 after 1 full here on Hometown Cable. Helen Drew steps in, hits the first ball in the second to shortstop, and she is out, 1 down. That brings up the pitcher, Amanda Keeble. Ball one. Top half of the second inning, Madrid-Waddington leading it 2-0. Ball two. Brooke Sharp on the pitching rubber. Strike. 2-2 the count. To the right side of the infield. She is out. We have 2 down. I'll bring up Casey Olds, the left fielder. Line shot to shortstop, and it's squeezed for the out. Well hit ball by Olds. But Labarge squeezes it. 3 up, 3 down. Again for the Eagles. After an inning and a half, it remains 2-0. Madrid-Waddington leading. Beth Spadaccini, the second baseman at the plate. Madrid-Waddington is state ranked. Foul ball. I'm trying to remember if they're 17th or 20th. They were, the Press Republican showed the top 20, and I know they were kind of on the bottom of that list, of the top 20. Foul ball again. But they did defeat a much higher ranked Hoveltown team. Hovelton or Hoveltown, whatever it is. They were unbeaten, Hovelton. And as we said, the Eagles also defeated an unbeaten team and a highly ranked team, the Crown Point Panthers. Hit to Giroux. Throw to first will not be in time. No throw. It's a very slippery turf here. It may not look it, but this stuff here is greasy. And that little rain we had half an inning ago, I'm sure hasn't helped the situation. You step on that stuff and it clings to your shoes. So it's a very slippery situation out there. Here's Danny Charlo. Strike one. Strike two. Well, Keeble ahead 0-2 in the count. Line shot. Lavater to Henry. Throw was a little high. Henry wasn't able to grab it. Would have had her. Nice job, Whitney Nevada on a line shot. The Eagles almost got a DP out of it. Now Lindsey Thompson, the left fielder, steps in. She bunts. Strike one. Latour gave it a try. Top of the order on deck. Unassisted double play. Very poor base running. On a little pop-up, Kristen Henry caught it and turned and tagged, and the Eagles get the double play after all. But Spadaccini, no excuse for that little pop-up. You got to be tagging. So, nothing across. It ends up being 3 up and 3 down for the Yellow Jackets. After 2, it's 2-0 in favor of the Madrid-Waddington. Here's Whitney Nevada. Chops it foul, strike 1 to start the 3rd. Chazy cheering squad is here. Foul, strike 2. Off the roof. Leah says, what was that anyway? Foul ball. Count holding it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 1 down. And I bring up Caitlin Howley, the right fielder. Ball 1. One pitch, swing and a miss. One and 2. Strike 3. So Sharp gets a second strikeout this inning. And it brings up Kristen Henry. All right. Something coming out of the bench, taking her helmet off too soon. Not sure what. Probably taking the helmet off too soon. Players have to keep their helmets on until they're out of play. Strike 1. Back to the pitcher, Sharp. Over to the first baseman, Rogers. 3 up, 3 down. Again, nobody reaching base for the Eagles through 3 innings. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd. 2-0, Madrid-Waddington. They were doing their Chazy. They got Eagles written on their backs, so we missed that part. But we'll try it again if they do it again. We'll try to be more alert here. Chazy in the front, Eagles in the back. It's the top of the order. Cambry Merrick leading off for the Yellow Jackets. It looks at ball 1 from Amanda Keeble. 2-0 the count. Strike called. Perrin behind the plate. Varon at first, and Rick Smith at 3rd. Foul tipped. Count even at 2-2. To center field, could drop in. Oh, almost a nice catch. Almost a nice catch by Dupree. And the ball ends up getting away in the infield. Looked like a great catch for a moment, but wasn't able to hang on to it. Olds over there to back it up and throw the ball in. So it's a leadoff double for the Yellow Jackets, and Megan Oakes, the designated hitter, will step in for Madrid-Waddington. Madrid, home of that big bluegrass festival every year. Strike. Comebacker. Keeble. Henry. No throw. Advances the runner. 2 outs. Now shortstop Trish Labarge looks at a high one. Ball 1. 1 out. I thought there were 2, but only 1 out. Latour threw that one. Cleanup hitter Sharp on deck. That's a base hit. That's going to chase home run number 3. And Labarge with the RBI single. Now Brooke Sharp at the plate. Strike called. Oh and 2. Timeout. Getting a drier ball. To left field, Olds is there. That's 2 down. Now Larry Mo Curley steps in. Ball 1. 2 outs here in the 3rd inning. 1-1 to count. Could be trouble. It's going to be a base hit. And throw going back to the pitching rubber allows Curley to end up at second base. Got to hit the cutoff. Got to hit the cutoff. As soon as Curley saw that ball was going to the pitching rubber, she was off. Well, Liz Rogers steps in. 2 ducks on the pond with 2 outs. Strike 1. That's going to be in between her 2. Olds is over and grabs it. Casey Olds making sure of that one. So a run for the Yellow Jackets. They'll take a 3-0 lead into the 4th inning in a fast-moving ball game. Once again, they tired out before I got the camera on them. I'm busy watching the team come in, and they're doing their Chazy Eagles cheer. But we'll get them one of these days. Has to be today, but one of these times. Susie Kotalova will try to be the first Eagle to reach base today. And she's going to do it. It'll be a base hit. Oh, Kotalova, leadoff single, is on at first. Good try by the right fielder, Sierra Wells. Now Sonia Dupre steps in. Sunny D. Strike 1. Safe at first. Dupre putting on the afterburners. Hustling down the first base line. Is on with the leadoff single. Oh, back-to-back hits. And the big bats come up. Here's Marianne Latour. Ball 1. So tying run at the plate. For Chazy. Two and 1. Strike 2. Nobody out. Strike 3. Drop third strike. Latour is out. catcher with a mental error. Latour is out. She ran to first. Now, let's see if the Yellow Jackets will complain because she has no right to run to first. First base is occupied. First base was occupied, less than 2 outs, so drop third strike. She cannot run, but she did run. The catcher threw, and threw needlessly because she was already out. So Latour is out on a strikeout. But throwing the ball around, gets a Chazy run in. Helen Giroux at the plate with Dupree at third base, and 1 out. Slow roller to third. They're going to come to the plate. She's going to be safe at the plate. A poor choice there, I thought. It was a close play, so that makes it not quite such a poor choice. But this early in the game, you're ahead. Get the out at first base. The third baseman, Curley, decided to come to the plate. Almost got the out, so we have to put a little asterisk on our poor choice there, because it would have been a great choice if she'd gotten the out. But I like to see the fielder, unless they're sure of it, get the out at first. So it gets the tying run at second base. Amanda Keeble at the plate. And still just 1 out. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at the plate. Ball 1, 1-1 to Keeble. Foul ball. Another 1-2 pitch. Line shot by Keeble. Into center field. This will put runners at the corners. No, Giroux's going through. She is going to score. Keeble will go to second base. Not sure if Langlois is center or not. All I know is Helen Giroux rounded and kept on going. And she has scored the tying run. It's a 3-3 ball game. Keeble with the RBI. And Yellow Jackets trying to keep their heads in this game before this inning gets out of hand. Go ahead run at second base. And we got Clarice Bailey. Clarice Bailey is running at second. And she's running for Keeble. So this is a courtesy runner situation. The pitcher and catcher can be run for without affecting the eligibility of the runner or the starter. This is Casey Olds, one of the back-to-back redheads. She looks at ball 1. Top half of the 4th inning. Ball 2. 3-3 the score. 1 out. Ball 3. Olds, I am sure, does not have the green light. She swings. Swung at the 3-0 pitch. Maybe she had the green light. I wouldn't have given her a green light, no matter how good a hitter she might be. So it advances Bailey to third. Now Whitney Nevada steps in. Go ahead run 60 feet away. 2 outs in the top half of the 4th. Sharp delivers. That's 2-0. Throw to first. Safe. Safe. Nevada hustles and beats it out. Ball was bobbled. And by the time it was picked up and thrown to first, Nevada had beaten it out. The go-ahead run scores for Chazy, who came into this inning without a base runner. So it's 4-3 Eagles. And Caitlin Howley will try to keep the rally going here. A right fielder steps in and swings and misses. Strike one. Nevada's going to try to steal. She will be safe at second. Stolen base for the red-headed shortstop. Strike two. Kristen Henry on deck. Strike three. The Eagles pick up 4. They take a 4-3 lead into the bottom half of the fourth. We are halfway through the ball game. Beth Spadacini takes strike one to start the bottom half of the fourth. The Yellow Jackets will send up their 7, 8, and 9 hitters. 1-1. Hit to second. Todolova to Henry. 1 down. Henry pulling that foot quick. No big rush to get your foot up. Let the umpire take a long look at the play. Now Danny Charlo, the catcher. That's a base hit into left field. Olds will pick it up. And it's a 1-out single for Charlo. Now left fielder Lindsey Thompson will step in.
Next batter, the left fielder, number 11, Lindsey Thompson.
Tying run on for the Yellow Jackets. Bunted foul, strike one. Double play. Sinking line drive to Nevada. Fires to Henry. And for the second time in the ball game, that's half of the innings. The inning ends on a base running error by the Yellow Jackets as they are doubled up on a fly ball. 4-3 through 4 full. Eagles leading Madrid-Waddington on hometown cable. There you go, Chazy Eagles. Just so the fans will know that you don't have to take your shirt off to get on hometown cable. We'll show the other fans that are there too. It'll be Kristen Henry, then the top of the order for those Chazy Eagles in the fifth. Strike one. Two. Wells in right field makes the catch. Sierra Wells. We don't see her at the plate because she's being hit for by Oaks. Now Susie Kudalova, second baseman, ball one. Game being played in the afternoon of Memorial Day, May 30th, 2005. It's our second ball game, plus we had two veteran ceremonies this morning. And we get back, we'll have to start working on our Tuesday program. We haven't put Tuesday's show together yet. We have a 3-hour tape to put together every day. To second, nice catch. Took a base hit away from Kordalova. Nice play by the second sacker, Beth Spadassini. Well, get us to Sunny D, Sonia Dupree. 2 outs and nobody on. And the pitch from Sharp. Ball one. 4-3, Chazy leading. Section 7, Section 10, North Country Regional Competition. Here today, the Bobcats defeated the St. Lawrence Larrys in a game shown here on Hometown Cable. That's hit to short through the wickets. Dupree will stop it first, and that'll be an error on the shortstop, Trish Labarge. That brings Marianne Latour to the plate, the catcher. Ball one. And Dupree is in at second. One and one. To point out the shoes of pitcher Sharp. A hot pink color. 2 and 1. Three and 1. Helen Giroux on deck. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Strike 2. Ball 4. Latour walks. First and second. And Helen Giroux, the cleanup hitter at the plate for the Eagles. High towering fly ball. Strike 1. Foul tipped. Strike 2. Mr. and Mrs. Town Clerk are here. And the many fans enjoying the ball game. To gutter or the tag, says Rick Smith. Dupree going in hard. Got tagged in the gut, looks like. And she went down hard. Trying to figure out what hurts more. So Dupree is out. She's a tough cookie, so she'll be all right. The Eagles are scoreless in the 5th. We go to the bottom of the inning with Chazy hanging on to a 4-3 lead. Duper is still holding her stomach out there, center field. Bottom of the 5th. Cambry Merrick, top of the order up for the Yellow Jackets. Hit to second. Podolova to Henry, 1 down. Now Megan Oakes steps in. Strike 1. To right field, Caitlin Howley. Howley spent most of the year in the infield. And Dana Ledoux went down injured. She was moved to right field, and she's played right field like she's been there all year. 2 down, and Trish LaBarge looks at strike 1 on the inside edge of the plate. We're in the bottom half of the 5th in a 4-3 ball game. Nevada Cullen grabs it. 3 up, 3 down for the Yellow Jackets. We're going to the 6th inning. 4-3 Chazy leads. Amanda Keeble is out. It's the first pitch in the 6th inning to the 3rd sacker Curley. We have 1 down. Now bring up Casey Olds, a left fielder. Section 7, Section 10 regional softball, Class D level. Winner goes on to Glens Falls. And the winner will be playing at the same time as the Bobcats will be playing. Bobcats will be facing Mechanicville. Not sure who the winner here will be facing. Now Whitney Nevada at the plate. And the pitch. Olds is going. She is going to be safe. The ball gets away, got a late jump. She will be in at 3rd. Well, with 1 out, she can score on a wild pitch, pass ball, infield out. Hit to 3rd. Oh, Olds. After being burnt earlier. Curley was hanging on to the ball, wanted to get Nevada, wanted to deke Olds into running to 3rd. Didn't work. Nevada was on a fielder's choice. And Caitlin Howley is at the plate for Chazy. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And it's redheads at the corners at that. Redheaded runners at the corners. Out of the strike zone. 1 out. Chazy up by a run, looking to add to that lead. With the 8 and 9 batters due up. Number 8 at the plate, number 9 on deck. Sharp's got to get the outs here. She gets that one. First base was occupied. Well, not occupied. We have runners at 2nd and 3rd here. The batter had stolen already. So, not sure if that ball was in the dirt or not, but she could have ran. Henry swings and misses. Strike 1. Top of the order on deck. So it behooves Sharp to get the out here. We're in the 6th inning. Henry hits it to 2nd. Over to 1st for the out. So the Eagles are scoreless in their half of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the inning. A 4-3 ball game. Chazy leads. Madrid-Waddington will send up the 4, 5, and 6 hitters in their half of the 6th. Brooke Sharp at the plate. Looks at strike 1. Line shot. That's a base hit. A leadoff single. And Sharp will stay put. representing the potential tying run. Now Mo Curley steps in. Shows the bunt. Throw to second. She is safe. The ball comes out of the glove. Nice try. Nice try. The tying run moves to second base with nobody out. If you're Chazy, you want to concentrate on the out and not worry about the tying run and end up letting Madrid-Waddington have a big inning. Hit back to Keeble, goes to Henry, and the tying run moves to third base with one out. Now Liz Rogers at the plate. She's the first baseman. Looks at a high one, ball one. 1-1. One out. Tying run at third, off the plate, 2-1. Hit sharply through the left side, a base hit. Going to tie the game and put the go-ahead run on for the Yellow Jackets. So Rogers is on. Still just one out, and Beth Spadassini, the second baseman. She bunts it. Latour throws it out of play. Out of play, so it'll be second and third. Latour hurrying her throw. That'll be an E2. And the batter is Danny Charlo. So, Keeble in a similar situation here, 8-9 hitters up. There's the bunt. To the plate, here's a go-ahead run, she scores. Throw was to the foul side of the bag. If it had been to the third base side, it would have been a little bit closer play. But this is a bang-bang thing. You got to grab it and throw. So Yellow Jackets have taken the lead. They lead at 5-4, and 5-4 was the score in the first game. The Bobcats over the Larrys. Coach Jen Langlois wants to calm her team down, so don't worry about us being behind. Let's let this stay a one-run ball game here, not become a 7-run deficit. Lindsey Thompson, the batter. Five, 4, Madrid-Waddington in the sixth. Hit through the left side. This is going to score another run. A seeing eye hit. A seeing eye hit here for Lindsey Thompson, the number 9 hitter. Has just driven in a big, big insurance run for the Yellow Jackets. So now Cambry Merrick is the batter. Ball one. Two and one. Hit the batter, bobbles, sticks with it, gets the tag. Whitney, the batter, stuck with it, knocked the ball towards second, and got the force out. So Chazy trails by a deuce as we head for the seventh. It's 5-4, Madrid-Waddington leading. Chazy down by 2, going into the seventh here at Plattsburgh State. North Country Regional Championship game. Actually, they don't no longer call it North Country Regional Championship for many years. It was a Section 7, Section 10 game automatically. But they got Section 2 and Section 3 in the mix, and now they move it around. So no longer a North Country Regional title at stake. But the winner does advance to to the next round, and that game will be played in Glens Falls. Michael Betts from the Press Republican here. Now look at the Chazy team. They'll send the top of the order to the plate. Susie Kodalova, the batter. Sharp winds and delivers. Check swing, strike one. Strike two. That's high. Sign says go Chazy, not go crazy. But these kids here would go crazy if Chazy would win. They trail by 2. Hit back to Sharp. Over to first to Rogers for the out. We have 1 down. Now Sonia Dupre steps in for the Eagles. Section 7 champion Chazy Eagles. Strike one. Last time they won a title, I believe it was 1991. Carrie Harvey and Gretchen Mock and all those guys. And Jen Coolidge, I think, was on that team also. And I think Latour had an aunt on that team. Hit to third, throw to first. Safe. Dupre hustles it out. Beats it out. A long throw for Curley. And Dupre able to beat it out. So the potential tying run will come to the plate for Chazy with 1 out. It's Marianne Latour with Helen Giroux on deck. Ball 1. Dupre goes into second. In the scoring position. Yellow Jackets don't need to be worrying about Dupre. All she can do is make it a 1-run game. The batter is the one that can tie it. So, Yellow Jackets should almost completely ignore Dupre. 2-0 the count. Two and 1. Hard hit. Dupre's able to get back. Hard hit. Right to the third sacker. And Larry Moe Curley made the catch. Big play there for the Yellow Jackets. 2 outs. And Chazy cleanup hitter Helen Giroux swings and hits a high towering fly to left field. This should end it, and it does. The Madrid-Waddington Yellow Jackets will advance to the next round where they'll face somebody in Glens Falls. Our plan is to be there taping the Bobcats. We weren't quite sure what we would have done if the Eagles had won also, because both games will be played at the same time on adjacent fields. So, the Chazy season will come to an end. The Madrid-Waddington Yellow Jackets will take their show on the road to Glens Falls. Stick around, we got certificates to be handed out to both clubs. All right, Ralph Cross and Greg Myers will present certificates to the teams. Ralph, the sectional chairman. Greg Myers, one of the co-conspirators.
Pitcher's mound where Ralph Cross, the Section 7 softball committee chairperson, and Greg Myers, Section 7 softball committee member, will present the certificates. First of all, we would like to congratulate the Eagles on an outstanding season. Number 9, Suzy Kudalova.
Suzy Kudalova.
Number 6, Sonia Dupree.
Sonia Dupree.
Number 10, Marianne Latour.
Marianne Latour.
Number 18, Helen Giroux.
Helen Giroux.
Number 11, Amanda Keeble.
Amanda Keeble.
Number 4, Casey Olds.
Casey Olds.
Number 1, Whitney Nevada.
Whitney Nevada.
Number 16, Caitlin Howley.
Caitlin Howley.
Number 30, Kristen Henry.
Kristen Henry.
Number 22, Samantha Belrose.
Sam Belrose.
Number 13, Clarice Bailey.
Clarice Bailey.
Number 24, Dana Ledoux.
The injured Dana Ledoux.
And number 21, Carissa House.
Carissa House.
Once again, congratulations to the Eagles on an outstanding season.
Coach Jen Langlois and assisted by Tim Collins.
And now to introduce the Section 7, Section 10 Class D Girls Regional Champions, the Yellow Jackets of Madrid-Waddington. Number 13, Cambrai Merrick.
Cambrai Merrick.
Number 16, Megan Oakes.
Megan Oakes. Now they're not getting any certificates because
Number 22, Trish Labarge.
they were supposed to be brought from Section 10 and they weren't. Trish Labarge.
Number 7, Brooke Sharp.
Brooke Sharp.
Number 3, Mo Curley.
Mo Curley.
Number 23, Liz Rogers.
Liz Rogers.
Number 12, Beth Spadassini.
Beth Spadassini.
Number 5, Danny Charlo.
Danny Charlo.
Number 11, Lindsay Thompson.
Lindsay Thompson.
Number 10, Sierra Wells.
Sierra Wells.
Number 32, Sabrina French.
Sabrina French.
Number 4, Ashley Dumas.
Ashley Dumas.
And number 1, Natalie Lucas. Once again,
And Natalie Lucas.
congratulations to the Section 7, Section 10 Class D Girls Regional Champs, the Yellow Jackets of Madrid-Waddington.
So that's the way it was on this Memorial Day.
Waddington now plays the winner, now plays Section 2, Representative 4-in, Wednesday, June 1st at 3 o'clock at Morris Field in Glens Falls. Once again, they play Section 2 Representative 4-in, Wednesday, June 1st at 3 o'clock at Morris Field in Glens Falls. Good luck to you. We thank you for your support. Have a safe trip home.
So that's the way it was on this May 30th, Memorial Day 2005. Thanks for watching. And for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, win, lose, or draw, TV worth your support, Hometown Cable.